This is Eldritch Song of the Magic Online clan Seraphim, and I'm playing an Innistrad draft. Alright, so our rare is Stromkirk Noble. It's cause it's a decent card, but it's not exactly that exciting. But it might be one of the most interesting cards in here. There's also Moon Heron, which is quite nice. Guy's Catcher's Rig, which is pretty good. Reckless Wave, interesting aggro card. So, looking at this, though, I think it's really between Moon Heron and Guy's Catcher's Rig. I don't think Stromkirk Noble is exactly first pick material. And considering that this is our first pack, I think I'd rather just take the Guy's Catcher's Rig. Seems like a fairly good card, and it leaves us open to other picks. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that. Okay. So I'm looking at Falconwrath Noble, which is quite good. Let's see. Uvenwald, Smite the Monstrous, Forbidden Alchemy, all of those seem quite good. Smite the Monstrous, I think it's between like Smite the Monstrous and Falconwrath Noble. I'm a big fan of the Noble. It can just pretty much win games by itself. And I think it's actually not a bad idea to move into black. We didn't really pass anything awesome in the last pack in terms of black, so I feel like moving into the Noble now would not be a bad move. So go ahead and take that guy. Okay, that seems fine now, because I think the best card in this pack's either Screeching Bat or possibly Scourge. Sensory Deprivation is also interesting. But no, I think Screeching Bat is the pick here. The Griffin's nice as well, but Bat I think curbs out better. Might as well just keep taking black at this point. Okay, so to me it looks like Skirstack Cultist could be quite good. Diagraph Ghoul is also quite useful. Riot Devils wouldn't actually be a bad card. Markov Patrician could be fun as well. I think, though, the Skirstack Cultist is probably the best card here, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. And maybe it looks like we're going to red-black, possibly. Alright, that said, we've also got a late Grasp of Phantasms. And if not that, probably would be a Village Ironsmith pick, but I feel like if blue's going to be open, might want to move into that color. I'm a big fan of this card. I'm going to go ahead and take that here. I don't think passing the Ironsmith's that big of a deal. Okay, so here, I think between like Somberwald Spider and Abattoir Ghoul, I've already got plenty of plenty of black cards. I don't really want to move into another color. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Ghoul here. Alright, so I have the choice between like Gold Caller's Chant, Banshee, possibly a Dissipate for blue. I feel like the Banshee is probably the better card. And I'm actually happy to have one of those at least. So, and actually a really late black card, so pretty satisfying with getting that pass back. So Harvest Pyre, Typhoid Rats seems to me to be the pick. Harvest Pyre seems a little bit weak to me, whereas Typhoid Rats might be better at just killing whatever we need to remove by blocking. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Typhoid Rats here and pass the Harvest Pyre. Alright, so here none of these cards actually matter. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Sleuth. Alright, so Desperate Ravings. I don't know if we're going to play blue or red. It's kind of weird to have one in both colors. But I think Walking Corpse. I'll take Desperate Ravings, actually. Walking Corpse, I don't think would not be that big of a deal. And I'll take Nightbird's Clutches. That's actually a pretty decent late pick. And between Altar's Reap and Riot Devils, I'll take the Devils. To get an Altar's Reap anyway, apparently. Okay. And we get a Sweet Forest. Well, that was not a bad first pack. Let's go ahead and hide the Grasper right now. Okay. Sturmgeist. Sturmgeist seemed decent. I think really the top 3 picks are Sturmgeist, Grasp, and Moan. And I think based on what we've got here, I'm actually a fan of just taking Moan of the Unhallowed over either of these cards. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just take the Moan and pass the rest. Alright, well that said, we get past a Rebuke, Stitch Drake, Delver of Secrets, even a Corpse Lunge, which, I don't know, I'm not sure if I like that card as much as I used to. Stitch Drake is quite nice, and moving into blue at this point wouldn't be horrible, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Stitch Drake over the rest of these. Alright, so this pack basically holds not much. So it looks like there's going to be a red card. So I'm looking at Feral Ridgewolf. The Ashmouth Hound actually is not a bad card either. But I think I like the wolf better. I think we don't really have any 2-drops. But yeah, I like the wolf much better. Alright, so we get past a pretty easy pick. Victim of Night seems straightforward. Claustrophobia, though, awesome blue removal, but Victim of Night seems a bit more permanent. Alright, so Geist Flame looks like the pick. And, yeah. So maybe this blue plan's not going to happen still. Alright, well, the only thing worth choosing here, I guess, would be like Stromkirk Patrol, which is kind of sad. This is a pretty bad pack anyway. Okay, here I think it's a choice between a Wooden Stake and a Rotting Fin Snake, and I'm actually a fan of the Fin Snake, so I will take that guy instead. Can get a Walking Corpse now, which I'm fine by. Just start building up on the creatures now. Okay, Ghoul Raiser. How many zombies do we have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Just 3, I think. So maybe Riot Devils here would be a better pick. But it's possible we'll get more later. I've already got 1 Riot Devil, so let's go with Ghoul Raisers. Same power and toughness, basically. Oh, almost. Here, none of these cards matter. I'll go ahead and take a Feeling of Dread. Okay, none of these cards matter. Unruly Mob. Alright, and I'll take a Brain Weevil here. I doubt I'm going to play that card, but it's possible. I'll take another Desperate Ravings. Probably not going to play either of them, though. Spare from Evil. Okay, let's see what we can get from pack 3 after this awesome planes. Okay, Mayor of Aberbrook. It's a bit disappointing. Best card in this pack besides the Mayor, or even maybe better than the Mayor, is Brimstone Volley. And it looks like that's the pick here. It's too bad we don't seem to be opening up any mythics or good rares, but Brimstone Volley looks like it'll be pretty good. Okay. Excuse me. Scourge of Gaia Reach seems quite good. So, it's also got a Bonds of Faith, but I don't think we can splash white at this point, so Scourge it is. Alright. Rage Thrower. That seems like a reasonable card, actually. I've never played with that card or seen it be played, but I think I'll give it a shot. Alright, here, none of these cards are too exciting. Battleground Geist is the best card in the pack, but we're not in that clear anymore. I'll go ahead and take a Bump in the Night. And I'll take another Kessig Wolf. Alright, so there's a Skurstack Cultist. It's another Fin Snake. Pitchburn Devil. Pitchburn Devil actually seems pretty good. I don't think I want more than one Cultist. So go ahead and take that. And Village Ironsmith looks like the pick here for me at least. Seems like it could be quite good. Looks like where I might be going toward the aggro type scale, and some of these cards probably won't be making it in. Nightbird's Clutches, or One-Eyed Scarecrow. I think I might actually like a Scarecrow. Yeah, just in case we play a deck that's got a lot of flyers. Disciple of Giselle Brand is pretty nice. Tormented Pirate is good enough. Oh, we could just make a deck entirely composed of creatures. It's not exactly a failing. And I'm actually pretty happy to pick up a Ghoul Caller's Chant. Card is quite good. And none of these cards matter. I took the Ghost Quarter. And take a Wooden Stake, and a Brain Weevil. Okay, just one more card, probably a land, and then we get to move on to the deck building. Alright, let's take a look here. Bump of the Night's quite good. Walking Corpse, Alter Reef, no. Bat, Ghoul Razor, Ghoul. The Noble, Fin Snake, Moon, Banshee. Let's see, Volley, the Wolf, Devils, Pyra. Let's see. These cards are all quite good. And we've got a Geist Catcher's Rig. We've only got room for 2 of them. So I have to figure out which ones are a bit weakest. A 4/5 body is pretty impressive on the rig, so I feel like that should stay in. I'm a fan of these two. These can be sided out. And take a look at that curve. It's actually pretty reasonable. Alright, so that's seems like a fairly decent curve here, so I'm going to go ahead and add some land. So looking at the curve, like 10 and 7 on the black side seems fine. Alright, Magic Online agrees. I'm a fan of that. So done. And let's submit.